The newspaper, the news highlights. Good morning, Comfort, and Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Victor. How spiritual have you made Christmas? Well, it's Christmas, and President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's message to Nigerians today is to embrace peace, tolerance, and unity across religious and ethnic lines. In a message released on Christmas Day, the president reflected on the significance of the birth of Jesus Christ, describing him as the Prince of Peace, whose message is love, grace, and hope, and remains deeply relevant beyond the festivities of the season. He extended warm Christmas greetings to Christians in Nigeria and across the world, thanking God for the opportunity to serve the nation and praying for peace, especially among people of different faiths. Also, federal government is felicitated Christian faithful at Christmas, a season of love steeped in sacrifice and hope. These values, he says, reminds us to care for one another, remain united, and keep faith in the country, even in challenging times. The Minister of Information and National Orientation, Mohammed Idris, in a statement says, patience and resilience of Nigerians will not be taken for granted by the government, and neither will the sweat and toil of Nigerians go in vain. The federal government, under President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, he maintained remains focused on building a safer, stronger, and more prosperous Nigeria for all. As the nation celebrates, he called on Nigerians to remember those facing difficulties and pray for families affected by the acts of terror, and have a special place in their hearts. Also, security personnel. He continued to have continued to defend our lives and property and homeland from all forms of threats. He urged all Nigerians to use this season to promote peace, kindness, and unity in our homes and communities. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has inaugurated a Strategic Conflict Resolution and Mobilization Committee of the All Progressives Congress, APC. It was at his Lagos residence this Wednesday. The 17-man committee is chaired by Governor Mai Malabuni of Yobe State and includes governors of Kwara, Imo, Benue, Ekiti, Jigawa, Cross River, Kaduna, Rivers, and Delta states as members. Other members are former governors, Adamu Alero of Kebbi, Yahaya Bello of Kogi, Minister of Marine and Blue Economy, Boyega Oyitola, and Minister of State for Defense, Bello Matawali, and Muaz Baniri is the secretary of the committee.
And be very tolerant. And have an experienced man as a chairman. He's seen a lot of conflict. I understand the genesis of our party, APC. It will do, a very good job of bringing all of us together in one fold.
The Independent National Electoral Commission has declined to recognize the new national leadership of the People's Democratic Party elected at the party's national convention held between November 15 and 16 in Ibadan, Oyo State, citing subsisting court judgments and ongoing legal processes. INEC's position was conveyed in an official letter dated December 22, 2025 and signed by Secretary to the Commission, Dr. Rose Oreron Anthony. We go to Lagos, where fire has engulfed a 22-story building, Great Nigerian Sharon's House in Lagos. Parts of the high-riser have collapsed due to the intensity of the fire, which spread to two nearby buildings. Preliminary reports shows that Lagos State Fire and Rescue Service and the Lagos State Emergency Management Agency indicates that the fire started from one of the apartments on the 4th floor. It quickly spread to other units and escalated. upwards in alarming speed, reaching the 6th floor of the 22-story building. According to the report, the number of casualties is yet to be ascertained, and the affected building is said to be primarily used for warehouse storage and the sale of clothing materials, with corporate offices and few shops also located within the premises. That's the news at this time. Good morning, Nigeria continues with Claire and Victor after this break.